All right, it's been 7 days since we started the soil blocking seed starting experiment here, and so we're going to take a quick update. So basically, with all our little guys here, these ones were all the little round ones were all carrot seeds, which usually take a while, and we haven't seen any activity, which is kind of what I expected. So that's all for that, and I've been watering the blocks from the bottom. Some of them are starting to kind of look a little bit like they're breaking down and stuff. We've been very careful about that, but still that does has kind of like they started to break down a bit, kind of lose their turgor. Oh, wait a minute. Actually, I guess there's a sprout there, a little sprout there. So there's probably there's a few at least coming up there. Yeah, looks like one's peeking out right there too. So anyway, the soil blocks are doing okay, and the carrot seeds looks a few of them are sprouting. So then with our to recap, the main thing was we made all these cubes of 3 different soil types, and then tried a bunch of different seeds. So in this first column here is the type of Zinnia California Giants, or Giants of California, something like that. Anyway, all 4 of those are now up and have sprouted. I planted 2 seeds in everything, and you can actually see the seed right there on top of the leaf. But basically, at least, so there were 2 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. So in that planting, all of those have come up. I planted the same type seeds here, and we've got sprouting in every single block there. And then on this last one, we have 1 there. Something funky is going on there, but something's happening. I'm not sure what. Then we've got 1 there, 1 there. So basically, with that particular variety, every single cube has sprouted. And then in this column right here, I planted the hollyhock. There's a little piece of green right there. Something's going on. You can see it's moving the soil there. Nothing there, and this one's already got a sprout all the way up. And then if we look at the same seeds over here, we've got 1 there, and then nothing happened, nothing happened, nothing happening. So there is something going on, but it's hard to tell. There's somewhat of a difference between these hollyhocks and these ones, but it's hard to tell right now. So we'll see going forward. And then this column is the let me think. Oh, this is the zinnias. The another variety of zinnia called Persian carpet, and there's sprouts in every single one there. Very tiny seeds. Those are the tiny plants, but those are all have sprouted. These are the petunias, which Packard said can take 2 to 3 weeks. So it's definitely going to take a little longer, but nothing's happened there. And then that's again our California zinnias. So in this one was our dianthus, and there's a tiny little sprout there. Tiny little sprout there. Nothing going on there, and then 2 right there. So they're tiny, tiny little seeds. This one is candy tuft. There's something, probably can't pick it up on the camera, but there's a little something there. There's a sprout there. Nothing there, and then 1 there. And then these are our marigold Legion of Honor, and we've got 2 or more in every single one of those. That's fantastic. And then we already covered those 2. So these ones are a different kind of zinnia, Zinnia elegans, and then we have sprouts in every single block. And then here with the last one, these are a marigold mix, dwarf mix or something like that. And so haven't seen any sprouts here, but we've got 1. All 3 of the others are going up there. So the cubes have done really well. As far as the actual cubes of all 3 different sizes have held up pretty well. Haven't really broken down that much. Versus they're holding up much better than the plugs because they're just bigger. And then the other thing, if you recall, what we did is planted. So this last column here is marigolds, and the same variety was planted in these little cups. And this is a different variety of marigold, Legion of Honor, same variety in these cups and same soil. So we have seen no sprouts whatsoever in any of these cups. In any of these 6 marigolds, or these other 6 Nasturtiums, same thing, nothing happening at all. So I'm not sure what's going on. They are a little further back from the window, so they don't get as much direct sun. I don't get that heat that the sun has been providing for these guys. But it's just kind of weird. So the last thing we added, which is actually not 7 days, I just added this a couple days ago, was this little thing where we put some different types of sunflowers in here. And actually I just noticed that this guy right there, one of our sunflowers, is going to come up. So these were planted on day 5, I think. So they've only been in the ground a couple days, or in the soil here. So we're doing a little thing there to see in the same little plastic container, which these two have the same variety. So these 2 blocks and these 2 cups, those 2 blocks and those 2 cups, and then these 2 and that one are all the same. That way we can see more, kind of cut out the variability of like the location. Because like I said, these guys here have done fantastic, and these guys are the same seeds, but haven't done anything. And like I said, I don't know if it's because it's further back, and then when the sun comes in, it warms that up. It does hit this, but just not as much, and so I just don't know if it's that big of a deal or not. So anyway, to recap, what we've done is just seen the first of the few carrot sprouts, and those little plugs are doing okay, but they're definitely not going to stand up for a very long time. The cubes are doing fantastic, and basically we've definitely learned that the zinnia seeds are the first. So these came up within 3 days. Some of these zinnias did, and they were the first variety. All 3 of the varieties were the first sprouts to show up. So the zinnias are definitely super quick. The petunia is the only one I think that has not sent up a single sprout yet. So good to know as far as planting and stuff like that. But we'll keep going forward with that, and we'll just keep trying and see what's going to happen with these guys, because these cups are a lot easier to put together, but just really discouraged with the results so far. But also like the fact that the cubes can be packed more in there. This same little container, I can, as you can see, get about 6 cups and about 16 of the other guys. So anyway, I'm probably going to make up some more of those cubes just to have some other things going, because there's other seeds I want to start, and we'll keep that updated as well. So that's all for now. Thanks for watching.